Let's try this again.
We are back. They thought they could get rid of us. We won't let StreamYard hold us down. It's our rise against the man. We are back for a second time. Sorry, we accidentally hit the FU button and canceled StreamYard first time for Heads Up. But it's a very memorable one. So where do we pick
won't
off?
say who did that, but I might be looking at him right now.
They might. It's known as the Gizmo and being gizmoed. But back at it again, Dante versus Anthony. We got Texas versus Washington. What I have Dante as a small favorite at -130. He's on a 2-loss skid. Anthony on a two-win streak on his way back up. A little bit of a test for Anthony. That's why I put him as the underdog, but he's a live dog. He's been playing really well. I think he's got an opportunity to upset Dante tonight. We'll see if Dante can get things back together. Had a really hot start with virtual pool. Coming back to Heads Up. Made a big splash and looks to carry that forward some more tonight. So, Ruben, start with you.
Well, like you said, one's on a 2-game winning streak. The other guy's on a 2-game down streak. So somebody's luck will definitely turn tonight. One of them's trying to end that losing streak. The other one's trying to keep it. So as long as Gizmo ain't behind the controls there, we should have a good match tonight.
Hey, don't give us the silent treatment now.
Hey, I can. So I'm looking at
How
my
are we
phone.
being punished?
I can't. I don't even know if you guys can hear me, but my phone, I can't hear you guys speak at all. I can barely hear you whispering. But I've never been on. I've never been on my phone.
Gizmo, we can hear you.
I can't. I heard that, but anyway, my computer's finally booting up again, so we'll see what happens. But I've never been on this with my phone before, and apparently they stick the leave the stream button where you just leave, right where they put the end button. That's what killed it. So I didn't realize it because it's really small, and I thought that's how I left it the last time. I'm not going to touch anything. I'll just when my computer boots up, I'll just leave it, and then we'll have 2 of me in there. Or I'll tell you what, I'll kick myself out from the other one.
Just lock your phone.
But this isn't about me. Okay,
No,
this is about these 2 guys. These 2 guys right here.
Yeah.
So Dante is going to be a test for you too, and you too, Anthony. You guys are both top shooters, so it's going to be a good game. I kind of shit the bed the last time I played. I think I lost the first game, won 3, and then I could not do anything right after that. I lost 6 in a row. Thanks, Nicholas. Not that we're against Nicholas. It's just me.
He's in the chat. Yeah, he's here.
No.
Just wants to say hi.
So how do you leave the stream when you're in the phone? Is there a leave button on the phone?
Well, this time, just wait until your phone battery dies completely, and then just shut it off by itself.
Lock the phone. Just shut that motherfucker down.
Take your phone and just throw it as far as you can.
Yeah.
just put it out of reach.
Anywhere where you're not around it.
Yeah, if you got a hammer handy, just
Yep, one more. Yeah, no doubt, man. All right, well, let's take a quick word from our players. We spoke with you earlier. We're speaking with you again. Anthony, we'll start with you.
all right. Well, again, Dante took his pull cue pole down, so I can't talk about that again. Hey, there you go. It was holding the ceiling up. No, man, I was looking forward to it. Was glad to be able to jump in here and play. As y'all mentioned, we've never played before, so I think this ought to be a fun one. Then my trash talk, we'll see if it works. So I'm going to play my best and hope you don't whoop me. And damn it, didn't work. That's the last time I take trash talk lessons from Dennis.
Well, I appreciate you taking the match. Like Darren was saying earlier, I did call him up, and for the post office, we only get like one long weekend out of the month, so this is the long weekend, and he luckily got me in there. So I'm gonna try to give you a good game, a lot better than my last showing here. So here's my trash talk. You're already at a deficit for the fact that I'm Filipino, and yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep it. I'm gonna try to keep it simple today. So nothing fancy. I'm actually gonna try to incorporate a little more two putts because I am offense all the way. So yeah, let's see if I find those opportunities and then try to get the chess game involved here. So, but I do wish you luck. Shoot well. I hope you hit them straight. So
Yes, sir. You too.
Cool. Well, we did do the coin flip,
Yep.
and we established
Yeah.
Dante's going to start
Filipino
off.
won the coin flip already. I mean, come on.
And there it is. They are doing a race to 7. So it should be a good one. And looks like Dante is going to be breaking first. And of course, we're going to go over the rules for those of you who are not familiar with it. You ready, Darren?
Hit me. All right. Gameplay is BCA rules. Coin flip for the break. We already established Dante will kick things off first. If a ball is pocketed, player shoots until he misses. Table is open after the break, regardless of balls down. 8 ball to be spotted if it's pocketed on the break. Obvious shots do not need to be called. Call all your kicks, combos, caroms, jump shots, things of that nature. All fouls are ball in hand. Players alternate after misses or fouls. The player who scratches will start from the kitchen when his turn resumes. First to pocket a called 8 ball wins the rack. You'll need 7 of them to get it done tonight. Good luck to both the shooters. Let's have some fun, some Sunday night action. Glad to be hanging out with my buds. Cheers to everybody involved.
All right. And also, if anybody's interested in joining us, we do have a couple new players that are going to be coming up soon. We're looking forward to it. One of them is Al Silver Q on YouTube. Go check him out. He's definitely looking eager, and he's going to be playing G-Man, which it's always fun having G-Man on the stream. And if you want to join us, here is how you could do it.
Yeah, as Ruben has just talked about here, I had a chance to connect with Al from Silver Q over the weekend. He wanted to get involved. Well, how did he do it? He sent his information to headsuppool@gmail.com. All he needed to play was a pool table, a cell phone, internet connection, and the balls to show a live game, which he's eager to do as he takes on G-Man Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern, I believe. It'll be a race to 5. We'll talk about that one a little bit later in the night as our little teaser there. But, yeah, should be some good action. So, yeah, you want to get involved, come on out and give a shout.
And as we always say, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you guys are new to this. If not, our very own Ron Johnson, which like Darren says, that's when he looks happy right there, what you're looking at. Would definitely go pay you a visit.
That's the happy Ron. God, I don't want to see him pissed off.
Right there.
That's on a good day.
And right now he is in the chat. He's screenshotting anything he doesn't like. He'll handle it.
That's right.
And we also, here it is. We got Hustling right here.
Enforcer right there.
We got Chris right here. He's looking forward to trying it out too. Chris, we're gonna look out for you and reach out to you. And hopefully get you on the stream as well. So stay tuned. Like I said, there's many people coming in live pretty soon.
Yeah, some new faces, get some new blood. That's what we need. So, yeah, I guess we'll get this thing started. We won't waste anybody's time any more than we already have. Dante will get things going first. So I got my stats up, ready to go when you are. Go ahead and
All right, there it is. We go over to Anthony or to Dante right now.
Yep. Go ahead, Dante. Dante, the stream looking good.
Looking really good.
Good luck.
Let's see, you got the shark gray cloth.
I like it.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Yeah. Camera came out of focus a little bit there too.
right when we thought that green 6-ball was about to go into focus, messed it up, Dante, from going in.
Yep. It's back. It switched back. So that's going to be a dry break there for Dante.
It looks like a dry break. Anthony, your camera is missing the bottom 2 corners.
Yep. Setting
Yep.
2.
I know everything's big in Texas, just like that flag, but right now we need that pool table to be a little bit bigger than that flag.
That is an aggressive Texas flag.
All right, you're all perfect.
All right.
And Anthony's playing
So
with
you
the
know that
Airmyth Casino
Texas
set.
flag is the one my dad used to fly.
Nice. I like it.
Oh, speaking of
Wow.
flying, that
There
cue
goes the
ball
cue ball.
went flying right off the break.
He hit that rack really good too. I'm surprised cue ball went where it did.
Yeah.
Seemed like he hit the rack pretty square.
All right, so you guys know what that means. That is a foul. Anthony will be shooting from the kitchen if Dante lets him back on the table. Right now, Dante does have ball in hand. We are playing with BCA rules. So right now he could place that cue ball anywhere he wants. And Dante, if you could remove the template rack.
It's under the 8-ball.
It's
That's
all right.
okay.
You can lift it up a little.
Pick it up.
We trust you. You're not from Texas.
It's a big state.
We know you won't do the Texas 2-putt on us.
No, none of that here. I'm in Texas, but there ain't no Texas 2-putt.
I'm going to go for the 4-ball.
All right, Dante's going right off the bat, going for these solids with a quick combination.
He does have the tougher layout of the 2 guys, so this can help him out with the ball in hand. All right, address a problem early.
Nice little touch there. Gives him a few options.
Both guys playing on 8-foot tables.
Dante playing out of Washington. And Anthony playing out of Texas.
Yep, being true to name and giving him the chef ball in hand.
Yep.
G-Man joining us in the chat. We're just talking about you, G-Man, talking about your match on Tuesday night. And
Yeah,
Big
G-Man
L.
watching us all the way from Minnesota.
Minnesota, don't you know?
There he is. All right, camera went blur.
Should go on focus.
Good again. Yeah, just sometimes it drops the focus. It did it
Oh,
again.
it dropped it again. Gizmo, your mic's really loud right now.
Yep, that's good again. That's out of. I don't know why it's wanting to follow that autofocus like that. That's weird.
Looks really clear though, but
Yeah, it does. The picture looks great. It's just it wants to adjust to you or something.
oh, nice shot. He wants to come back out. Perfect. Looks like he might have one solid left and the 8-ball waiting there. He's in a really good spot to run this out. Nice shot. Staring right at the 8-ball for the corner pocket.
This will be a dry and run. Assisted.
And there it is. That's how you answer
right.
with the ball in
Dante.
hand.
Yep. Chef pays the price for the foul on the break there.
Yeah, let's
So
not
that
do
puts
that
Dante
again.
on the board first.
Yep. So that was Dante's break. So Anthony will break here, start us off in rack number 2. Yeah, so that's how fast that can happen. Dante did have the tougher layout with the ball in hand. He was able to address one of his issues early, which was the combination. I think he had pretty much figured out the rack after that. So good on Dante.
Yep. Man, that was a tough break. I don't think we really see Anthony jump off the table much. So that was pretty rare. He does usually scratch the, like he said, that is how he got his name, the chef, because he kept being in the kitchen every time he had to come back on the table.
Yeah, he'll shake that one off. He had a little bit of maybe early nervous energy, but he hit that rack really good. I was surprised. Like I said, the cue ball left the table. Lucky fan went home with the game ball. He'll make the adjustments here and get back to it.
All right, looks like he's all ready and racked up.
All right.
Once again, he is playing with the casino set.
Rack number 2.
Oh,
just
beautiful
narrowly
break.
avoids the side pocket. 8-ball pops out to center of the table.
Oh, look at that spread. If that yellow goes by, it looks like he's just staring right at it. The reds look pretty decent.
He's got two yellows down, I believe.
Yeah, he got 2 yellows down.
And this
got
is the thing.
Nice spread.
Anthony's break, I've seen it come a long way over the years playing virtual, and I think it's when he's got the break on, he's just as dangerous as a lot of these other guys who have been out on the table. He knows how to finish a rack. Definitely knows how to make you sweat.
We got G-Man admiring Anthony's table right now, the way it looks. It does look pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got a good setup. One of the better looking streams usually.
Man,
yes, G-Man, that is the same Dante from the early days. One of the OGs.
One of the original 8 members of the virtual pool community. Glad that most of us have stuck it out.
Every time somebody comes on, Darren, you say it's one of the original 8. It was like 12 members of the original 8 now?
No, it's original. Well, I count the original 8 from the first tournament, the very first virtual tournament.
Oh.
That's the original 8 guys.
Yeah.
So what is it, like 13 guys?
No, 8.
There's 8 in the tournament. It's not a work. It's not like a wrestling work where we just.
The title says it, original 8.
Yeah. You'll always be in that bunch, Gizmo.
We were the first match.
Exactly.
The very,
I don't want to say that stat, but you were the first loss.
Yeah, but like Darren said the other day, the first one doesn't really count.
So Anthony put himself in a pickle now. Now he's going to have to shoot over that red.
Yep, with 3 yellows left. None of them are easy now.
Yeah, he was making it look like quick work, but that right there is going to definitely put a damper on it.
Topped over.
It's going to have to be a combo.
All right, let's see if he orders that combo with extra fries. And that's what he's going to need right now.
Nope.
Oh, it was looking good. Where's
Makes
it
a good hit.
Land?
Leaves him looking pretty good, to be honest. He's got
it looks good still.
He's got all
Tough
3 yellows
break.
he can shoot at. That was a 2-putt you called?
No, he was going for a combo.
It was a combo? Okay. Sorry.
All right, Dante ran away with it on the first wreck. Let's see. He did break dry as well on the first break. Let's see what he does on the second one.
He does have a high run of 8 balls. Continues with the ball down.
Oh, man, that side pocket looked like it was going to take another one, and it did not.
Dry break here for Dante.
It seems like it did the same thing, but on the opposite side of the table this time.
High run stops at 8. Anthony's going to have an opportunity to tie things up here. He's got 3 yellows left himself a shot after having no shot really on the last turn. Left himself an opportunity on every single yellow here. 8-ball center of the table. You'd almost favor him to run out. That's the shot I was looking at there. I didn't know how open, how welcoming the side pocket was.
Yeah.
Table looks great.
Extension. Yeah, you could tell Anthony's dialed in if he didn't pick up on that extension. That's what I was afraid of that shot. Was if he was going to be able to push that yellow past it. Now he has to be on the other side of the table in order to get that yellow there.
Obviously it was tight. The side pocket seemed like the choice.
There it is. He's trying to see where to line up for that one. That might get him back over there.
Yeah, definitely changes things with not being able to get that one on the side first, I think. But that angle's way different for him than it is for us. Cool. And I just realized too that Anthony's mic is muted. So if he was talking to us, that's why we didn't hear him.
Oh,
that'd be the reason.
No worries. We didn't. What was that? Did you call a 2-putt or were you shooting that one, Ant?
I was shooting at it.
Okay, cool.
All right. So Dante ain't starting off with a ball in hand this time, but he's still trying to figure out where to start off this and see if he could run it out again.
2-ball.
All right, 2-ball. It's in there. I thought Dante had a set of the casinos.
Oh, wow. That is
pockets.
Crazy. That ball did not go in. Tough break there. Hit the facing just at a point where it just rattled it back out.
He's still on his last 2 yellows here.
In the side.
All right.
Wow,
this is going to require a nice touch. He's going for the yellow in the side pocket. It requires a little back cut on it. Oh, how did he hit it?
Done. Might need to go rail first.
Beautiful shot.
Yep.
Not sure rail first is even available, huh? All right, try to spin it a little bit. Hopefully, it comes out looking all right. He does.
Oh, came out smelling like a rose.
Dante's going to have one more opportunity, I think. Puts a little pressure on him to run out.
Nice shot. The 7 balls is the one I'm kind of curious on what he's going to do with that.
Soggy French fries in the chat. What's going on?
Nice shot.
Yep. Tries to get on the 6 ball, I believe. 15 with the big blocker, maybe just knocking it out of the way. The 1 ball, I believe, goes. Opens it up for the 7.
Bridge me. Oh, exchange it.
All right, it's going to be about as give himself a little bit of an angle here. I think he's going to be able to work with that for the 8-ball. Yeah, it was going to be tough. I was
Nice. Oof.
8-ball in the side pocket was probably the plan. Three stripes all up in the way.
Yeah, he's got a tough 8-ball, but he is looking at a back bank cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna call this pocket right here.
All right.
Yeah. Nice shot. Oh, wow. I never would have thought
Never would have guessed
those balls.
Yeah, never would have guessed the cue ball would have fit in there. It's going to be the first ball in hand for Anthony.
Yeah, the problem is, watch this. He might not even have to move that ball, but about
you want to say it later.
Yeah, you got ball in hand, Anthony.
Ball in hand.
Oh, you mean you can't save them for later?
No,
yeah, no shit.
That's one of Gizmo's. He wants to rewrite
cool
the rule book.
Save your ball in hand for later when you really need it.
Yeah, tough break for Dante. I really thought one of those was going to be a blocker.
Yeah, even with ball in hand, still a little weird here to get back to the 8-ball. 8-ball being in the center of the table.
Well, he gave himself a good, nice little angle, looking good.
This is one of those shots where it's to be easy to overanalyze it, you know.
All right, going for the corner pocket to tie it up 1-1. Nice.
Rattles it in there. Nicely done, Anthony, with authority on the board here.
There it is. Puts Anthony at 1, ties it up. Both guys being generous.
Yeah, one foul apiece.
And both guys closing it up after ball in hand.
Yeah. That lets them both know that they can't make many mistakes tonight because the other guy can clear table.
I think Dante should have probably did follow instead of draw on that last shot, the last ball.
Well, I think the other thing is, too, it was a freak accident that you could even get a ball. He probably didn't think he could even get a ball in there.
Yeah.
Probably thought all those blockers. I would have thought the same thing. I had blockers, you know, but.
No, I'm talking about the ball before that one.
Oh, gotcha.
Before the 8-ball, to get on the 8, I think he should have put follow on that one.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking, too, was follow on that shot. But my draw is not nowhere near as good as my follow, so that's why I would pick that.
Yeah. All right, it's Dante's break.
Yep. But, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah, I think Sharp should have did a 2-putt instead of getting on the combo. But he ended up getting out of it, so for the most part.
Yep. Rack number 3 here. Dante looking for a ball down.
Wow. Oh, there it is.
One of the last ones moving.
I don't know if it was a stripe. It looks like it might have been a stripe. Or no, I might see 2 yellows, so it might have been a solid.
It was a solid.
Yep.
All right. Everything neutral to start. You can start with a stripe into a solid, solid into a stripe.
shot.
Ugh. Oops.
All right, with the reach, trying to get the most out of that cue ball.
Went a little bit further than what he would want.
Yeah, it didn't look like the cue ball was going to move that much. Looked like he just kind of rolled it.
Oh, nice shot.
Nicely done here. I think Dante's on his last 3 stripes.
Looks really good. Whoa.
Not me.
It wasn't me. Actually,
What happened?
I don't know what happened. I think Dante's screen went out.
I don't know. It popped back in, so we're good.
Shit.
Looks like he moved the 10 ball.
Looks like he's got 2 stripes left.
Yeah.
Right now he's got a funny angle for this.
For either one.
Oh,
Nice
man,
shot.
what a nice shot.
All right, he's going to have a tester on the 15.
Oof. Once again, you guys seen how difficult it is to shoot over a ball.
He makes this shot, it's going to be looking pretty good.
Break and run he's working on.
Yep. Overcut.
Oh. Are you able to see it, Dante?
Yeah, I got a shot.
All right.
All right.
So
No
Anthony's-
pressure, man. No pressure.
Yeah,
Pressure.
that's how you put the pressure on your opponent. Becomes getting a ball down that much more important. Rack number 3. All right, red
Oh,
on the
his
side.
ball down.
Yuck.
Not his best layout of the night, but he remains at the table, and that's a good start.
There it is again. What's doing that?
What's that? Kicked him out?
No, well, I mean, I don't think it kicks him out, but something's changing it. Because I still see him at the bottom of the screen.
I don't know. It ain't me, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near my controller.
Oof. I like the yellows better, but I don't have a good shot on one.
We got Todd joining us.
Todd.
Did you notice StreamYard changed the highlighting the comments? Now you have to do it twice, which is annoying.
Do you really?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the way it's on your end, but it is on mine.
No, I just click it.
Shit.
It's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on mine, I have to do it twice.
Red in the corner.
Seems odd.
You should have got an apple.
Here we go.
It is an apple.
I know, I'm being sarcastic. Sarcasm was intended.
in the car. Don't do that.
no.
Hey,
Don't do
Okay.
that. Come on,
Break
man.
for
couldn't have
the
done that
chef.
if you had another 100 attempts at it.
Yeah.
The chef likes
There
to be
you
in
go.
All right,
man.
Christmas
So this
in
is-
April.
that's right.
This is
Second
gonna be
foul,
making much easier for Dante now to get on the 8. He's got ball in hand.
second foul of the night for the chef. Ball in
Yep.
hand.
I need a
it
foul
might
back
be
so I
the-
can run out.
It might turn into the second costly point.
Perfect.
There
Nice
you go.
little bounce.
There you
There it is. 2-1 Dante.
go. Oof.
Nice
third
shot.
match that was decided by a scratch.
Yeah. Well noted there, Gizmo. The fouls have cost the gentleman in front of you tonight a couple times. So yeah.
And it is gonna be Anthony's break.
Cool. Yeah, I think both these guys have had their opportunities. Both shot themselves in the foot a couple times, so it's pretty even out there. All right, rack number 4. Anthony breaking on the evens.
All right. As Chuck would say, fire it up.
That's right.
Ooh, nice break.
Something gonna drop? No.
It's going to be a
Oh,
dry
man.
break for Anthony, I believe. This first dry break. Yeah, so he had a foul on one of them. First dry break there for Anthony. Rack number 4 for Dante.
Nice break.
Side pocket, hitting him really good.
And I will be going live later on doing the 45 ball challenge. If you
Oh,
guys
no way.
missed it. Did you see my runs last night, Darren?
I did not. I was I ended up drinking a bottle of wine. I was hanging out with the wife. I don't even remember how the night ended, but I know the morning started with a hangover. So
Yeah.
And then a computer drive.
What's your
revealed-
record, Ruben?
yeah. Well, what did you end up with, man?
I
Oh, it's gonna
only
roll.
did.
It's gonna roll.
Ooh. I ended up, my highest run was 19. I was not breaking them that well. Only did a few attempts.
Yeah, I'd like to try it again. It's been a while. Definitely a challenge you got to be locked in for. It is mentally exhausting after a couple hours of doing that. Just trying to.
Yeah, I mean, it breaks you down most of all.
Yeah, you definitely feel. I mean, you're doing so many equations there. Lots of problem solving. believe Dante has 3 stripes left. Maybe 2. No, he's got 3. He's got a tough 9 ball.
Nice shot.
I call the 9 ball.
All right, combination. Far from a lock, but yeah, I thought it was a little
so close.
It was a little deceiving. I thought of how much of a lock that might have come across, but I thought he definitely had to finesse that in.
Can you see the 9 ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Anthony coming off his first dry break of the night.
Red in the corner. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, that worked out pretty good.
Yeah, it opened up the red, has a nice angle on the other red. That was a well thought out shot.
Yep.
In the corner.
Nice shot. Brings him back, gives himself some options.
Anthony known for his endless supply of band T-shirts.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him wear the same shirt twice. I got that problem too.
Corner.
Like tees. He's looking pretty good here. He's got one more. Well, he's got a lane for a couple balls here, I guess. Got some decisions to make here. Hits it good.
It's red down in the corner.
3 reds left. Toughest transition of the rack right here.
Oh, he needs it to bounce.
That was he had a little more angle, I think, that he wanted to work with there for that rail red.
Yeah.
And then that was the toughest transition for him, was just get back on that red closest to him.
Jump cue.
Jump cue's coming out. Looking to make a good hit. Doesn't want to end up with a ball in hand situation there for Dante. Dante would love it.
Anthony does jump.
He is a jumper.
In the corner.
All right, he's lining up for a jump shot.
What a
Beautiful
shot there,
shot.
folks. Makes the highlight. It's going to leave him in a tough spot here for the last red, but
Good shot.
great effort.
Sure.
Paid off.
Try to thin it in. Oh, I cut that way thin.
Way too thin. But I think he's
Oh,
going
he
to be
needs that to
okay
bounce.
with
Looks
a
like
good
he's gonna
miss.
be okay.
All right. You guys are
He would have been
switching
in
the.
trouble if he would have been behind those 2 yellows.
They're both doing a good job of switching the pressure back and forth on each other and making the other one perform. That was a good run there, Anthony. I was pulling for you to finish that one off after the good jumper.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, Dante needed to be better here on his last stripe. Sets himself up for a bank, or it's either going to be the bank or a 2-putt, huh?
Yeah, he's got to
Just
slide
saying.
past that 8 ball, though, if he does go for that bank.
See, if that bank goes, it sits up pretty for the 8.
I'm gonna go side pocket.
All right. Side pocket.
He's going to use the 6.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Oh, man, that
good
was looking
try.
It's a
promising.
good attempt. Not sure if he's got a lane to the corner pocket there.
I don't.
He does not. Okay, so
Wow.
he's in a spot. Anthony's got a chance to close this rack out here. He missed it. We call missing good. Over thin the red on his last shot, but it set up pretty well for him this time around. 8 ball right there by the side pocket. Should be a bang bang play for him.
In the corner. Because I'm like dead straight in. Just
Yeah.
so y'all know.
Yep, he's straight on this shot. So
Oh, beautiful shot.
all right, it's
Tough
gonna be
break.
topped over a yellow, but the 8 ball lined up in the side pocket.
Yeah, I think he'll
Yep.
be fine.
8 inside.
All right.
What
There
a
she
shot.
goes. Anthony tying it at 2, as Nicholas said in the chat. Could go down to the wire. I think you're right on, Nick.
All right, that puts it at 2-2 now.
Nick has played both these guys. Is familiar with how tough both guys are. So
And it will be Dante's break now.
yeah. Once again, a couple shout outs to the people joining us on this lovely Sunday evening. Nicholas, we talked to you. Todd Elston in the chat. Soggy French fries. G-Man. Seth.
Yeah, there's that 45 ball challenge I was talking about earlier.
Hustle 'em. NRL. Yeah, we look forward to checking that one out. What time you going live? Right after this?
Probably, yeah, right after this, probably half an hour after.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, but look at the agony behind all that fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Been a lot of long reflection time in the showers, just thinking about
Yes.
what the hell went
Yep.
wrong.
Tear-soaked pillow.
Yeah, it's a game you got to be mentally locked in for. Got to be committed to it for a few hours.
Oh, ball dropped. I heard it.
Yep, finding some consistency on the break after starting off with 2 dry breaks.
Shoot.
And able to get a ball down in his last 3.
And by the way, Gizmo, if you ever want to get OG on something, this is the match he does not want you to know about. Okay?
Okay.
Ask him how it went that night.
I think I know the answer.
Yeah, I think by the time I tuned into that stream, Ruben, after our heads up stream, you guys were already done. You guys were shaking
It was
hands.
only a 45-minute
Yeah.
set.
I was like, all right, I'm going to bed. You know, sometimes nights be like.
Pro.
Nice shot. Yeah, it was one of
Nice
those nights
shot.
where your intro's longer than your matches. Your opening antics is longer.
Yep. Ooh, did that wire up? Man, look at that. He did open it up. And if that's wired to that corner, he's looking really good. Thanks, NRL. Yeah,
Yep.
I got a lot of feedback on that. A lot of people do enjoy watching it.
Good shot. Getting them all broke out. Good job, man.
Yeah, nice shot.
Yep, down to his last. When he got 2 stripes,
Three.
3 left.
There's a 9 ball out there somewhere.
Oh yeah. Gonna need a bit of a roll here, and he got it. Wow, did he get a roll?
Nice.
Wow.
Pays to hit him.
That's what you called splitting hairs right there.
Yep. Got to be feeling confident to make those 2.
What a shot.
Nice.
Yep.
Sacrifice position on the 9 ball for it. It'll make the highlight reel. Good shot there, Dante.
Wow, good try, Dante.
Oh
no.
Dante, remember at the beginning you were like, I'm going to try more 2 putts.
Yeah.
He was feeling it. That's what happens sometimes when you make a good shot. Like you're just like, oh, I'll just make another one.
I think he forgot.
Tough break there for Dante,
he was working on
he
a
was
breaking
looking good.
Anthony
it's not too bad. I hadn't broke yet.
Oh, perfect opportunity to putt.
All right, rack number 5 here for Anthony. It's been spreading them pretty
Go
good.
Go in. There you go.
There it is.
Toes,
There you go.
Oh, this rack's looking really good. I don't know
Yeah.
about that yellow and that red that are by the 8 ball.
Ball number 4 on the break here for Anthony. As we said before, he only has 1 dry break tonight. He did have a foul on the opening rack, but he's been giving himself some opportunities
like that
in his racks here. Definitely give him the
That
edge.
red will go, but the yellow won't. Oof. what to do.
All right, Anthony really thinking about this rack here.
Yeah. That red wasn't tied up to the 8. It'd make it a lot easier.
For what? For yellows or the reds?
For the reds.
So it's easier. Black ball's not tied up.
Yep.
So it's tough for the yellow ones too then.
Yeah, they both have one issue apiece.
All right, some decisions have to be made.
All right, we're gonna go red. Let's see if I can break that 8 and red up right now.
That's the shot.
Gizmo approves.
Well, yeah, since he's got to make the 8 anyway, so you might as well go for the reds.
Oh, I got the other one.
All right, one problem.
Just red in the corner.
And in a way, he kind of solved 2 problems with that shot, just being able to get back down here on these balls. So they were kind of in a weird spot. No natural way to get to them. So that works out.
Yeah, it looks like he's got another chance of breaking that out again.
Yep. Look at that.
Just
Look
like that.
at that. Slow down.
In the corner.
All right. Nicely done. That
Nice
shot was
shot.
tougher than it looked, I can tell you that.
Three balls away from taking the lead for the first time.
Anthony has a new high run of 5 balls right now.
In the corner. Oh,
Wow. Even with the yellow, huh? Unbelievable.
He played that well too.
Yeah, I thought even with the yellow, I mean, he touches the yellow, he's going in that pocket. But
yeah, that's what I thought. Is I had a bigger pocket, but nope.
not today. Back over to Dante. Coming off of a tough
Break and run opportunity shot.
Yeah. Dante's in a tough spot here. Just to make a hit is going to be rather difficult.
You can call it inside.
All right, makes a good hit. And ends up with not very much to look at. I don't even think the bank is there.
Nobody has an opportunity for a 2-putt now.
Yeah. All right, back over to Chef Anthony. Has an opportunity to take the lead here. It'll be the first time tonight.
In the corner.
Nice touch.
In the corner.
Looks good.
Get in there, huh? Look at that. Sets himself up for the 8-ball side pocket.
Inside.
All right,
Nice.
Anthony takes his first lead of the night. Capitalized there a little bit on Dante. Was not able to. I was actually surprised that Dante had not taken the 9-ball off the table when he got perfect on it by kind of accident. I thought it might have been gone then.
I don't think he could have shot it. I think it was still blocked.
Really?
Yeah. He looked at it for a long time, but he couldn't make it.
Yeah. Well, we'd have to be there to know, I guess.
That's why he fired that bank shot in.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Save that one for the end of the night replays.
Yeah, but he'll tell you at the end if he could have seen that 9-ball or not.
All right, leave us in suspense then. Fine.
It's a teaser to have people stay to the end of the stream. So whose break is it? It's going to be rack number 5. It's going to be Anthony's.
He's breaking on the odds.
Yeah, I mean, it's Anthony's break.
6,
It's rack number 6.
All right,
Yes, 2 to 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
3-2 Anthony.
Yeah, it's Anthony's break. Then.
Rack number 6. Red down, top right-hand corner.
I'm gonna use the bathroom, you guys.
Go for it, man. Limited options for a starting point with the cue ball, but should be okay.
Yeah, he leaves that cue ball in the kitchen all the time. He loves being in the kitchen.
It doesn't matter how I hit that sumbitch. It'll even get, if I can put full top, that thing will come back to the kitchen. That's okay, man. I'm the chef, damn it.
That's right.
Belong barefoot, pregnant in the kitchen.
Right.
Well, I can be barefoot and in the kitchen. That pregnant thing's going to be tough, though. All right. I think we're going to have to go yellow.
All right.
This one in the corner.
For those that don't speak Texan, that means yellow. He puts the tugs from.
All right. Yellows it is.
Nice touch.
I think Dante is experiencing some rain there.
I thought somebody's laundry was almost about to be done.
Yeah, that is definitely what I thought at first. And I remembered he said they had some weather coming in over there. So
Yeah, I was like thinking, when's that buzzard gonna go off?
yeah, might be hail.
Oh,
he's gonna go.
Look
Wow.
at that.
Used all of it, as they say.
Nice touch there.
It's called the rooster delay.
All right.
Rooster's a master at those.
7.
I have never seen any delay like Ruben got that one night. It was like 8.5 seconds or some shit.
That's why it's known as the rooster delay.
We do have a short.
It's called wait for it.
Called 7
Yeah.
Mississippi.
It's called Hold My Beer.
But you have enough time to go take a sip of your beer and come back and then it fall.
Anthony navigating through the shots pretty well here in rack number 6.
In the corner.
Hey, L, what's going on? Promote your match here after this one.
Get back a little further.
Did see G-Man in the chat earlier. G-Man's going to be welcoming Big Al from Silver Q to the virtual pool world Tuesday night.
Shit.
Both East Coast guys, so I believe we'll end up probably 8 o'clock Eastern.
Well, I kind of screwed myself there. Want to come back a little further.
All right, Anthony not happy with his position. He's got 3 yellows left.
Down in the corner there.
Dante is still racked
With the yellow.
with the yellows. The yellow bastard.
Oh, man, it's a tough back cut.
Nice shot. Cue ball. Freak accident off of a red and in the corner pocket.
No.
Automatic ball in hand for Dante. He's still racked. So how that works for him is even with a dry break, it will remain Dante's turn with a ball in hand.
Yeah,
So he doesn't
that didn't turn out well last time.
a foul strike himself. So rack
Well, as
number,
long as Dante don't scratch or fly off the table.
it'll still be his turn. All right. Ball did go down. The consistency there on the break continues for Dante. He does have ball in hand, so he can work on an assistant break and run. Both guys with 4 balls down on the break.
This is my little problem right there.
You have a ball in hand, so you can address it right now.
It doesn't matter if I got ball in hand, it's still a problem.
All right. All right, tries to play that 2 rails back out, dies a little bit on him.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Yeah, he got slightly. He
Tough
just
break.
came up a little bit short with the roll on the cue ball. I thought the angle was shooting on the rail too, a little tough. So makes a pretty routine shot. You know, kind of a pain in your ass when you're shooting on the rail like that.
Yeah, we still should have made it. It was
All
Dante.
right.
I agree. I
think
Anthony
y'all
will
can
be shooting
see the
from the
line.
kitchen. And it
I
looks
think
like,
y'all can see that ball is out of the kitchen.
oh, wow.
Yeah, you're good.
I was wondering about that. From our point of view, it looks like it is until you put that cue there. This will be huge if he could get out.
Sometimes the being in the kitchen can be a blessing.
Okay. Inside.
All right, so he settles for the longer shot.
Yeah, I didn't hit that hard enough to give myself enough angle to come over far enough.
Wasn't sure what he was trying to do. Finishing the 8 is the big question mark. Got a couple
in the corners there. Hopefully, I got some stoppers there.
Yeah, a couple stoppers.
Oh, I did, but
he gets locked up on a red here.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Oh, I mean, the worst possible way that could have ended up. It looked like he was going to get a roll. End up being a bad one.
Shit.
Yep. Came in hot to the 2 red stoppers and ended up off path here. Now he doesn't have a shot.
If that had moved an eighth of an inch, I'd been fine.
Yep.
I got to stay off of it. I'm going directly into the side of that red.
All right, so now it looks like he's just trying to make a good hit, call in a pocket, hope for the best. Looks like Dante will be getting back to the table unless Anthony can pull off the best shot of the night.
Inside. I missed it.
Oh, he makes a hit, but he won't touch a rail.
Nope.
It will be a ball in hand there for Dante. Once again, second ball in hand of this rack.
Ooh.
That one I feel is going to be costly.
Yeah. That one's going to hurt.
Yeah, it was just an unfortunate roll there for the chef. Bad luck.
Apparently, a ball in hand did help for that ball over there.
Yeah, just the second one.
I think the first one might have done the same thing.
Dante might have let him off the hook.
Oh, tough break.
Yeah, but I don't have a shot. I'm at a 2-putt, man. What does his table look like? I didn't get a good look.
He's got all these open shots.
I got options.
Yeah, he's got lots of options. He's got 4 balls on the table, but he's got options. 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4.
Yeah.
I got 4 plus 8.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I might have 2-putt and hope like hell it works because I don't have a shot. My bank is completely blocked. So
this situation comes up in heads up a lot. Anthony's calling for a 2-putt right now, and it really comes down to, do you want to go for the Hail Mary shot? So assuming that if Dante gets back, he's going to run out, or you set yourself up for your next shot, assuming Dante won't get out, and then you can finish something off.
And
rather easy versus chasing your 8 ball.
Yeah, 2-putt.
All right, 2-putt is the call. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable.
Who would have thought?
Yep. That's about as bad as a 2-putt can go.
Well, there's only 2 guys on the stream that can make that shot.
And hopefully
I was surprised.
One of them.
I was surprised he even incorporated that the red at all. I thought he'd just go to the rail soft.
No, I wanted to include that red. It gave me a kind of a stopper to stop it from going too far.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Tough break.
Mm-hmm. Neither guy wants this rack.
Apparently not.
Well, I don't want to give him ball in hand, that's for sure.
Yeah, ball in hand, he'd definitely be able to put you away. Ooh, ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, ooh, a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much you could see that green ball. Dante's thinking of all the options he could do.
Yep, there's no shot clock. Gentleman's game.
I'm going to go for the 6. God damn it.
I might be able to rail first, maybe spin the cue ball into it. I don't know if he's got a clear lane there. Maybe he does.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the 6.
All right, makes a good hit.
He's got 6 now.
Yeah. So you see the position Anthony's in. He would be finishing this rack, had a freak accident with the red block that bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Gonna
Yeah.
need
Son of,
to reroute.
well, here's one of those, like Nick has said, I'm going to call the 8-ball after the red.
Okay.
But it's more of a 2-putt.
All right. Hopefully he can have that 8-ball sit up nicely for him. If nothing else.
Oh my God.
Is it even possible, folks?
I'm going to chase this 8-ball for the rest of this rack.
Yep. It has become a comedy of errors on Heads Up. I just seen the replay.
Oh man.
Oh, I think he got the 7 though, right?
Say again.
Does he have the 7? Can he see it?
He's asking. He's
I
asking.
think
I can see it, but I can't. I probably can't get back to the 4.
Fuck this rack, man.
Yeah, it's been tough.
The rack has started over.
It's been the struggle bus rack for sure.
And then look at how he leaves it.
Yep.
Wow. Anthony's just going to fire this at 117,000 miles an hour.
Back here in the corner, man. Go for the gusto. Did it? Did it?
Oh.
No.
Wow.
Get him going.
Oh, man. He's still got a blocker down there. What the hell is happening?
The struggle is real.
We got us a highlight reel and chasing this 8-ball around.
Yep.
You should have just took an intentional foul.
Holy shit.
You should have just hit the cube on the other side of it.
Well, you saw that bank was fairly straightforward.
You should have just hit it slow and just laid up right behind it.
I should have.
All right, Dante coming up with a plan of some sorts.
I'm gonna call the 7 in this corner.
All right, your camera went a little out of focus on us. Maybe walk in front of it and do a little dance. There you go.
Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Down tonight.
All right, sends it in the direction.
Oh.
He will have a shot at the 4-ball, I believe. That's about his best that came out of that. Did get the 7 by a pocket.
You guys just want to flip to see who wins this rack?
No shit.
All right, Anthony, got to come up with a big shot here. I got a good feeling about it.
Down there at the corner.
All right. Eats it.
And it's gonna lock behind.
Of course, of all the
You
spots.
gotta be fucking kidding me.
All right. He's
Darren's
gonna,
gonna make
stay
Darren's gonna
tuned.
make a little short out of this. Going at double
Stay tuned.
speed. All
That's
these misses of one game.
No
Anthony
shit.
gets back to the table. He's going to do the Z shot.
We'll go back to inning number 73.
All right.
Oh, you guys, come on, guys.
And he's locked up now.
You guys are playing like me.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, it can get tough out there.
Oh shit.
You should have just taken the intentional foul like a long time ago.
Yeah. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Like
Now
right now,
I'm on a
you-
mission, man. Because it is a Z shot. That's the only thing I fucking have with that thing at this point. Oh hell. What's his
That should
table
make the
look like?
blooper reel.
Mama told me
Yeah.
there'd be racks like these.
He's got 4 and the 7 and the 8 balls in a kind of a tough spot.
Okay, so he can take the 4 or the 7 now. All right. All right. Fuck it. Let's go for the gusto, man.
Do it.
I
Fuck
mean, you
this
haven't
one.
been doing the gusto?
Well, yeah, but this one's fucking exponential.
Might be looking at a Z shot. You've never had a successful Z shot on Heads Up.
Right there.
All right.
Yeah.
This is it.
No way.
Look at
No
this
way.
shit.
Oh my God. He hit
Oh,
On the other rail.
that. Wow. What a hell of an effort, man.
Nice try.
Brother, son
Oh
of
my
a-
Oh my God! Look where it laid
Oh.
out. This is unbelievable. You're gonna have to make a short of this, Darren, and just do it at double speed. Just put one back after one after the other.
son of a mother.
I've never.
It's something, man.
I'll tell you what, Anthony, that was an amazing attempt.
Yeah, I mean,
I
just
wanna
to
see-
get
I
a
wanna-
good hit on it.
I'm willing to pay Dante to miss just so I can see how many times he hits this big ball.
I mean, it was
No shit.
it was
Because
definitely.
I don't have a shot at it again, in case y'all didn't notice.
Yeah, we know.
we know. You don't have to tell Anthony. We know.
Odds were against you. Thought
Yeah. haven't had a
Oh,
shot
my
on it.
God.
You haven't had a shot on it since you 2-putted 15 innings ago.
Mm-hmm. Fucking A.
No
Oh
way.
my God! I don't believe I
No
just
way.
saw that.
Wow. Almost a ball in hand, but
It
it
is a ball
is.
hand.
Yeah, it is because he didn't hit a ball. That's right.
Oh my God!
Oh, that's ball in hand, right?
Unbelievable. Yeah, that is a ball in hand. Yep.
Holy shit.
I don't
Has
believe
there
this.
ever been a rack this fucked up in Heads Up?
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is
All
insane.
right, Dante, thank you.
I don't think
Welcome.
I
It ain't
tried
over
to give
yet.
it to you like 18 times, but in the corner.
A whole lot of top.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
look at that shit.
man.
All right.
The
So the
8-ball finally
biggest
went.
lead of the night. Chef gets it to 2. 4-2 is the score.
Oh
It
my
was,
god! How long was that one rack?
I don't know.
That's
That was
half the
unbelievable.
fucking match.
I
Oh,
wanted to
shit.
see. I wanted to see Chef try to see what he's going to do with the next shot.
Oh, my God. That was horrible.
Yeah, we're having a good time. That's what it's all about.
I don't think I've smiled like that during a bracket pool in my life.
That was insane.
Yeah, it was almost a 25-minute rack.
Oh my god!
Yep.
Shit.
That's where.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Anthony started the break 25 minutes ago.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
my God.
So it started off with him getting on the 8-ball, but he was hooked, so he 2-putted it, and then he had it lined up with the red. He tries to hit it to follow it, hits the red. Red double kisses it, and still leaves him the exact same shot practically. So then he tries to bank, and then he shoots it, and he got to play the
Not in my wildest dreams
Then
did I think I'd win that rack.
banks it back to himself, full table, and then he's passing it up, and then he has to dunk it cross corner, hooks himself, and then he has to do a Z shot, and then he hooked it again. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened.
It was just, it was something.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yep. Glad to
If
be a part of
nothing
it.
else, that rack right there, I don't give a shit if I lose. That rack right there was worth it.
Dante with another ball down. I think he might have switched his break up a little bit from the first couple because he's been pretty successful.
All right, let's right this ship.
All right, working on the solids.
Horrible.
All right, tough miss there for Dante. Anthony can keep the momentum moving here. Does lead 4-2. think he's on a 3-rack streak.
Nice break.
Red in the side. Another good break here for Anthony.
Oh, no, a couple issues.
Ball number 5. Both guys with 5 balls down on the break tonight. 2 drive for Dante, 1 for Chef. Chef did have a foul stroke there on the opening break. Sent the cue ball off into space.
Your
Cue ball was gone.
That red right there in the corner.
All right. Draws back nicely here. Going to get himself set up on the one of his trouble reds. I believe that goes in the corner pocket past the yellow. Maybe not.
Yep, that one will go.
Cool.
In the corner. In the corner.
Angle here is going to bring him back on the other side of the table to finish up his last 3. Reds. Perfect. Anthony's got a high run of 5 balls here. He is working on his first break and run of the night.
I want to draw back.
He wanted to pinch it just a little bit, but he should still be fine.
Incredible how much a quarter of a roll changes your game. All right, so he's going to leave himself a little bit of a tester here. Makes it a little tougher to get on the 8 ball, Ruben.
I think he should be all right, depending on where he lands.
I didn't have very many options. I thought maybe he could roll into the yellows, use them as stoppers.
From here, it looked like it. He must have not had that option. I think he was afraid of going past the yellows and being behind them again.
Yeah, he had counted on them earlier in the night too, and it didn't turn out so well for him. So that might have played a factor. He went for the extension. Take a second look at it.
Extension.
In the corner.
Oh, look at that.
God.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable. New high run of 7 balls for Chef Antonio, but he really wants to be able to close this out, and he is
Yeah, if there's
too
space, he might have a
close.
chance. If there's not, he's going to be looking tough on it.
Too close.
How much room do you got in between that, Anthony?
Not quite a quarter inch.
Oh, wow. So you're saying there's a chance.
Unbelievable.
All right. He's going to go for the thin for the win.
All right. So how much damage is
Wow,
going
look
to be
at
done
that.
here?
He has a nice, decent look at it at least.
All right. Got himself a little bit of a a little bit of a shot to deal with. I still think that keeps the pressure on Dante. Toughest ball on the table appears to be the blue.
Nice shot. Nice touch.
Just like that, he solved that problem. Three solids remain.
This will be a big point.
All right, he's got a big stripe out there, Ruben.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
Oh,
he's got a big stripe on. First thing I was looking at, I was like, man, hope that can be narrowly avoided. Maybe there was a way you could bump into it, but not coming back off the headrail there. But
tough break there for Dante.
Both guys dealing with the issues of trying to close a rack out here. Coming up with some bad rolls.
What does Chef's table look like?
Let's take a look.
Oh, well, I might as well go for it.
Yeah, I would say it's looking like a go for it. All right, we've seen one successful jump shot earlier in the night.
Not successful.
Tough break. Yeah, it
Tough
looked like
one
a
there.
tough jump.
And it looks like a ball in hand there for Anthony.
That's what I was about to ask. That ball in hand?
I believe so. The stripe moves, so.
Okay.
Ball in the hand there for Anthony.
Like I said, that would have been a big point. It
Yeah,
could have been 3-4, but unfortunately, after this 8, it's going to be 2-5.
Yep. So Anthony keeps the bleeding with another rack there. I think that's 4 unanswered racks for him. Puts him at 5. He's 1 rack away from the hill. This is a race to 7. So I don't think Dante's doing much wrong. He's had a couple makeable shots missed. But both guys have had their opportunities. I think, Anthony's getting the slightly better layouts. That helps. Both guys consisted on getting balls down in the last handful of racks. So, what do you think, Gizmo? You still alive? What's your analysis?
Yeah. I just I want to see Anthony's tattoo of his binary code on the inside of his arm. I want to see if I can figure it out.
You got a QR code tattooed on you?
There it is. You know what that is? It's binary.
Right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Got another one right there.
Oh, he's got his whole last name spelled on his body.
I don't have any tattoos.
Yeah, the binary code, the first one. It's a
Yeah,
letter.
Gizmo's got one on his lower back, but
How would you know, Ruben? Why is your face down there?
He's got a tramp stamp. That's awesome.
Ruben
No
has
tramp stamps, man.
That's what we. Come on, guys. We'll get the red, yellow, and the 8-ball tramp stamps. We'll all get matching friendship tramp stamps.
Yeah, there you go.
The reason why Ruben had a problem with your flag earlier is because he has his rainbow flag almost as big as your Texas flag.
Well, since I'm a chef, should I get the cue ball going into my crack?
I mean, whatever does it for you.
Oh shit!
You guys are
Things
something
went
else.
south real quick at about rack 8.
Yep.
All right. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
All right. Yellow down, bottom left-hand corner. Tough starting point for the cue ball. One of the tougher layouts of the night for the chef.
He is consistent where he starts with the cue ball, though. He is very, very consistent.
Yes. Much needed consistency. That yellow ball wasn't right there. Just don't like where that one's laying.
Yeah, tough layout.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that red in the side.
Oh, nice.
Good
Yeah.
shot.
Definitely a tester to start. But things change pretty quick after making that first ball, guys.
In the corner.
Nice shot.
Red in the corner.
Works out.
Yep.
In the corner.
Cue ball. All right, it's going to be topped over some yellows. End up in the wrong side of the neighborhood.
Yeah. No doubt.
Three reds remain. Is that red by the yellow pass and go anywhere there, Anthony?
This one,
Yeah.
it'll go there,
Oh, okay, cool.
or it'll bank here.
It's got one tough rail red there just past the side pocket. It's one of my least favorite spots on the table to have a ball.
On the one by where the 8 ball is?
Yeah.
I think you get perfect on it if he makes that one down the rail.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, he is shooting over a ball though.
Yeah, he's topped up.
Nah, I'm
okay.
good to bank this guy back here.
Looks are deceiving.
Yeah, if he was going to shoot the other one, he'd be shooting over the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
How did he
This
hit that?
shot. What a shot
What
that was,
a
Anthony.
shot, Anthony.
Could be a rack-winning shot.
Same guy 3 racks ago hit the 8 ball 17 times.
Same guy.
With
That's
ball
right.
in hand.
It's always just glimpses of greatness.
Wow, I was wondering how close you were to that yellow, and I'm telling you did not have much room for that shot.
No, when he said bank, I was kind of like, I don't know about the bank, but
It's Sunday, banks aren't open.
right?
Oh, they are for Anthony.
Texas, they're always open.
See if I just set up for bank on the last one.
Wow, gave himself the window.
Oh!
Little too much.
All right.
I would have preferred the little reverse bank to the side. Gone past that side pocket a little.
Yeah. Yeah, like Ruben saying, I thought that's what he was going to do.
I thought the shot was to just give himself a decent enough angle on the red to 2-putt because Dante hasn't broke yet. So that's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah. I thought he was going to roll past the side pocket with the cue ball and then back bank it to that side.
Yeah. It was just hard to get on that ball. I mean, no matter where you ended up. You could have set up, I guess, for a back cut bank as well. But then you're doing tough on the 8 ball still.
Back here in this side.
All right.
Wow, this is going to be a crazy shot.
Yep. Cue ball is going to be moving. And that's why I didn't like that shot. I just thought too many things could go bad.
Yeah, I did too, but I should
What are
have
you
2-putted. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yep. Tough one there. So
Well, you would have had good shape on the 8, though.
another rack where
Yep.
Anthony runs down and at least, puts that in Dante's head that
Yeah, well, Dante sees what he left him, so Dante knows he's going to have 2 innings.
Yep. That's definitely how you got to read it.
Yeah, that's Tony Anthony. Great bank shot.
All right. It's going to be a try break. First one in a long time there for Dante. He had only been dry on the first 2 racks tonight. That's going to be try break number 3. He went 5 racks in a row, pocketing the ball.
Man, I didn't have enough time to look at my 2-putt. So I'm going to use the hell out of that shot clock.
Anthony thinking to himself, what could possibly go wrong?
Yep.
If you were here,
I
if
shot
you
at the 8
you'd
ball
see
18
just how fast.
Okay.
That's what makes the format tough.
2-putt.
Nice.
All right.
Perfect. 2-putt.
All right, there it
A
is.
little bit more angle, but he's good. At least he's not kicking at it.
Yeah, I actually like it. I like it.
Yeah.
He gets to dial it in. I think it makes it a little easier to get on the 8 ball where he left it. So, all right, back over to Dante. Can hear the rain pelting away at Dante's garage there.
Looks like a set of casino balls on his rack to the left, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. He's got I think he bought a bunch of 1s and 3s.
Oh.
He bought a bunch of 6s as well. All right.
13 in the corner.
All right.
Good shot.
And a little helper.
Yeah, it was good, Danny. You needed to break that out.
Helperton.
Greg's in the chat throwing out that smack talk to Silver Q.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that match Tuesday night. See a new face. I haven't seen G-Man in a while. He's always a good time. Nice. Ooh, he needs it to keep going, not so close.
Ground ball.
All right. He's got a combination here. He thinks this through. He can definitely get out here, guys.
Yeah, it just has those 2 balls by the spot.
Yeah.
Got to figure out how to get on.
Yeah, they're definitely in an awkward spot. All right, just stuns her out of there. Good angle here on the rail stripe.
Yeah, I just got to leave the cue ball by the bottom side pocket here, and he has a nice shot.
Yep. Cue ball. Oh, man.
Oh,
Unreal.
A gift there for
Unreal.
the chef is going to.
That is unbelievable.
Probably give Chef what he needed, which is basically a nice shape on the 8-ball after making that red. So
he did leave himself pretty well on the last shot, but now he's going to get even gooder.
Even
all right,
gooder.
Anthony, you got ball in hand. Oh.
And he gets some weird rolls over there, Dante. I'm sure the weather plays a factor as well as it does on Chuck's table.
In the corner.
Balls roll a little different. It's a real thing, you know. Did he set himself up here?
I think he's good. He's good.
Down in the corner.
All right.
Or miss.
Overcut it. Oh, wow.
Does that look like a repeat?
I was worried about hitting that yellow ball.
Did you have to spin that, Anthony, or what?
No, I was worried. I was really close to that yellow going by. So
he hit it too much. He went too much to the left of that 8-ball.
Son
I think he might be trying to set a record for the person who's hit the most 8-balls in a stream.
All right, Dante in the kitchen. He's got 2 stripes left. Tough roll there off of his last stripe. Sent him in the side pocket. It was his 4th foul of the night. Both guys with 4 fouls.
That's called the 11 ball.
You might get 2 balls in one shot.
Looks like that trick shot people set up.
Yeah, that looks like a trick shot. Oh, wrong one.
Yep.
Oh, man. Tough break, but you got one less.
does that does that go to the corner or side or?
He's asking if the 11 clears the 4-ball.
The 7.
Yeah, it clears it.
Clears it? Okay, so he can go in the side pocket.
No,
8 ball.
corner pocket.
Oh, the corner pocket.
Yeah.
Either one. Yeah.
Right, it probably goes to the side. You can see it goes to the side, but it's
it looks like it does.
Yeah, I can go to both.
Okay. All right, so he's got options. That is the main takeaway there. Anthony coming off of One of only a few makeable shots missed tonight, guys. He has not missed any, but that was a big one.
Unless they're black. Unless the balls are
Yeah,
black.
if it's 8-ball, we're screwed.
Unless it's an 8-ball. He's made all the balls except for oh my God. We're gonna see it again, folks. He's gonna do another 8-ball marathon.
He is gonna do a thing.
Oh wow.
Here it is.
What?
Damn.
Oh,
What a
cue ball's gonna
try,
keep
Anthony.
moving. He's gonna leave
I got
himself.
a shot on it now, though.
Yep, he's got a tester if Dante lets him back.
Wow, I'm surprised you got it that close. I was thinking it might go off the other yellow.
Dante's still got it.
I'm going the side.
Yeah, I almost like that shot a little better myself. I think the one in the top left-hand corner is just really missable. It's definitely a stroke test type of shot. Oh, so he misses the side. Didn't think that was good. Yep, ends up bad on the 8 anyway.
Well,
8-ball's on the short rail.
8-ball.
on the short rail on the end.
Yeah, on the foot rail there. All
Down
right,
in the
Anthony,
corner.
with a back cut here, long back cut on the 8, bottom right-hand corner is the call.
This is only his third attempt at the 8-ball so far this game. You did good.
Nice
Heart of the
shot.
pocket. On the hill goes the chef. 5 unanswered racks there. Has Dante a little flustered. But as I said before, both guys have had these opportunities. Both guys with 4 fouls apiece. Makeable shots missed pretty low there for Chef. He did have some stumbles on some 2 putts. That one 8-ball that he missed there was tough for him, but shooting pretty good. Dante's got a few makeable shots missed. I think they've kind of hurt him in the last couple racks. Couple weird rolls. Ended up in the side pocket there in that rack. Got the layouts going for the Chef mostly here.
That's Dante's break, right?
6, 8, 9. Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, Dante.
Dante breaking on the odds. It's a now or never situation for Dante. I think he's got it in him to make it a game. Definitely knows how to get it done once he can turn it on.
Hey, I'm sorry, guys, if you guys are asking me questions. It's hard to hear you with the rain.
No, not at all. We're just banter. Just yapping away.
Is it my break?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, sir.
Welcome Dusty Tables to the chat.
Hey, Dusty, I'll be off this Thursday, dude. I'll shoot you a text. Maybe we can get in Discord.
There you go.
Mr. Russell.
The Discord action. All right. Rack number 9 here underway. It's going to be a dry break there for Dante.
Okay.
All right. Rack number 9 here for Anthony. He is on the hill, 1 8-ball away from the victory. Good break. Top right-hand corner goes a red. Needs that yellow to stay up. And it does. Gives him a way out of that situation that he's in. He's got limited options. but a good spread. Ball number 7 on the break for the chef.
Yeah, I don't like my starting point at all. Go this yellow in the side.
All right.
Nice touch.
Yellows it is. Anthony's been just shy of 2 or 3 breaking runs tonight. Ruben does have a high run of 7 balls. Dante with a high run of 8 did have a drying run tonight assisted.
Damn it.
All right. Well, good news is he does have a duck in the corner. Might be able to bail him out in some way.
Looks like it's pretty deep in that pocket, though.
Yep.
It is. Son of a bitch. I was wanting to come on the other side of that yellow. Well, pocket combo. Maybe. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do a jump. Just do a jump, man.
All right. Jump cue. It's the 3rd time we've seen the jump cue tonight. Anthony does have a highlight from one of the earlier racks where he did nail a jump shot.
This jump is a higher percentage than this combo. It's all right. Yellow in the corner.
All right. Can you believe it? There was a ball space to even get in there. Automatic ball in hand.
Hey, Christmas in April again there, Dante.
At least he made it. Look at the bright side.
Yeah. Holy shit.
There was a bright side there?
Yeah, it went in the pocket, didn't it?
I didn't even know.
Holy cheap shit.
I think Ruben was right when he said that ball was deep in the pocket.
Yeah, Jesus.
I was surprised the cue ball could even get in there.
I'm kind of embarrassed, man.
No, you didn't see my game on Thursday. You don't have nothing to be embarrassed about.
Sometimes you can just show up and you're just flat. It happens. All right, Dante addressing a problem early with the ball in hand. He's ready to mount his comeback here. 5 racks in a row is what he needs. But it all starts with 1.
That's right.
All right. Wipes its feet on the way in. 3 stripes left here for Dante, I believe.
There it is.
One duck and the 8-ball. Good speed. There it goes. Dante is back, reminding Anthony why he's got to keep his foot on the gas here.
Good out, man.
Dante always ready to turn things around. And as we said, it starts with 1. So after we had 5 unanswered racks there from the chef, Dante gets back on the board. Chef on the hill, 6-3.
Nice out, Dante.
And that was a dry and run, I believe, assisted again.
Yep,
tying his high run of 8 balls there, Gizmo. He's got a chance to break his high run in the next rack.
I like him to do it. I like him to get a bone to break eventually.
Yep.
So I think this is it.
Yeah, I like to see him make it a match. As we said, Anthony's got to keep his foot on the gas and make sure he's not giving Dante any confidence. All right, rack number 10. All right, yellow on the side, red in the top left-hand corner. Another doable layout here for the chef. 2 balls down, brings his ball count to 9. 1 away from double digits. 9 balls on the break tonight.
8-ball is blocked at both bottom corners here. I think we'll go reds just because I don't like that 8 is blocked everywhere.
Could these reds be the game-winning reds?
So this red down in the corner.
All right. A little bit of a tester to start. All right. Yeah, it was tough too because I almost liked yellows a little bit better, Gizmo. I don't know how you felt about it, but
yeah, they're a good spread though. But it just all depends on how you feel.
I think it was the opening shot that was the biggest factor for him. But
yeah, now we're good, man. Now we're good.
All right, he likes the position he's in now. So, Dante, you're good. It's focused again. Good luck to you, sir. Rack number 10 here. All right, with the ball down, his high run will continue.
Really got into that break.
Yeah, it'll be a dry break. A good spread for him, but he will not remain at the table. Anthony feeling pretty good about his last miss.
So it was dry? Was that dry, Dante?
Dry.
Yeah, dry break there for Dante.
I thought I saw him go down. My bad.
Let's see what Anthony can do. It's still an open table for him, but I think he likes the reds.
Red in the corner. Or in the side. Make that the side.
We got you. All right.
In the corner.
Working on one half of the table. Nicely executed.
In the corner.
Nice little angle here for his tough red. One of two tough reds.
In the corner.
Plays that nice 2 rails back out for the second. Biggest problem I thought he had.
Red in the corner.
He has a great angle on it. Able to
perfect.
Bring the 8-ball into play.
Red in the corner. Slow down.
He's a slow down. Wow.
Slow the fuck down.
Well, to be fair, that is the black.
Yeah.
That's the one that's been giving him troubles all day.
Yep. So that's a breath of fresh air there for Dante.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be kicking a pet right now.
Yep.
We all know that feeling.
Yeah.
It was a good run. I thought it was definitely going to be closing the show on that note. Tough roll there.
Son of a bitch.
It's getting dicey.
Son of a bitch. Give me a drink.
All right. It's a great tune. I haven't heard that one in a while. All right.
Oh, what a shot. Did it open up the green? Almost.
Yeah, you can get it from the backside.
Yeah, but it doesn't go with the pocket where he could have had a better chance at it. Oh, yeah, he could. I was thinking of the solid, sorry.
Yeah, it's a good strike.
This would be a steal, guys.
Yeah, it looks like he has plenty of room. Nice touch.
Yep. Never a question. 3 stripes left.
Yeah, I see the pattern too. You see it?
Yeah. And he rattles it.
Yeah, just don't lock up. Don't lock up, 10. See, he's still got a chance because Anthony has a tough out on his 8-ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't be missing those kind of shots.
Yeah.
All right, Dante. I think you're going to get another shot. Just stay focused. Stay in it. Don't give up.
Yeah. Yeah, we're 2-putting.
All right, a 2-putt. I think that's the way to play this. Not too many options here.
Yeah, I don't think you have a shot anyway, so that's better than 2-putt. I would have 2-putted it the other way.
Yeah.
You should have.
He gave me good enough, though.
Well, it looks like he's lined up for the side pocket as best as he could.
Yeah, if you had a 2-putt it the other way, you got to hit a little bit thinner and harder, and he kind of still would have had a shot.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a success.
It's not one of those shots that you practice, you know. Hardly ever do you sit there and practice 2-putts. shot. Man, that dryer's still going.
Dryer. Someone left a jean jacket in there. It's 80 zippers.
Somebody left a roll of nickels.
Oh,
What a
There
shot.
it is.
That is a good shot.
Great
Yep.
shot, Dante.
Using that 3, that was great.
Nice
He's still
out.
alive.
Nice
That will
out.
All right.
be a steal for Dante, our first steal of the night.
That's gonna be Dante's break too.
That was a great shot. I saved that one. I hope you did.
I sure did.
Yeah, that was a great
6'4" chef Dante making it a game. The people who showed up to watch it, I'm sure, are super grateful. They're letting them hear it in the chat. Clearly, they have nothing else going on a Sunday night. They want to keep this thing extended.
Probably just got home from church.
Night church?
Yeah.
That's the name.
That's for those that get hung over the night before or get hung over from the night before and they can't make it in the morning, so they go in the evening.
All right.
Sunday night mass.
Yeah, 5:30.
Oh, man. I got out of that after catechism. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Well, I'll tell you
Yeah.
what's coming up. Look at that. I quit.
What's your record, Ruben? What's your record? What are you shooting for tonight?
40 or 45. That's what I'm shooting for.
Well, you got to break 41, so 42 should be your goal. And
But
Yeah.
I do.
At that point, you want to just finish the damn thing.
Yeah.
At 41, yeah, it's not like 20. Like my high, I think, is 21. Like, I'd be
I
up.
do have motivation though. Look at that.
What was it?
And,
We'll
you
show it
get a
later.
chance-
It's Dante's break.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah. It looked like the fine print they put up on the bottom of an ad.
All right,
Got one
finds
down.
the ball down.
Heard it. 2 down.
Could he be turning the tides of momentum?
Just one game at a time.
That's right. 2 balls down. That brings his ball count to 7. Quick bathroom break.
I'm gonna go for the green straight ball, 14.
All right. Corner 14. Combo.
Nice shot.
That was one shot. He broke out all those balls in one shot. It was a tough one here, but I favor him to make this. He's got a helper on the other side there.
Yep.
Nice shot. Oof. He got close to his side pocket. So he's going to go 12 in the corner. Oh,
Oh,
Tough one there.
he's playing more position than shot. I am guilty of that often. All right. Mr. Whisenant.
All righty.
We're a brick and run away from winning this. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Hey, yellow saved me.
Yeah, it did. It caught up and he pushed it out of the way. It was going in the corner pocket.
Okay, 1 yellow down.
Hey, look, cue ball's out of the kitchen.
That's going to bring them to double digits on the break tonight, guys. 10 balls.
All right, Darren, you got the wheel. I got a bathroom break.
I got it. Go ahead. Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus is on the job. We'll go red.
All right.
Because I need to break this shit up, I think. Yeah. Go with that red in the corner.
All right. All right. He broke, knocked that red out of there. That was actually a pretty good shot. He's got a couple options in front of him, so just kind of nudge the red into a path that he can pocket it later. I would imagine the 8 ball is a little more freed up.
Yep.
Thinking it through. Anthony's makeable shots missed are really low tonight, but he's had some positional errors that have cost him a couple racks.
In the tie. There's red in the corner.
All right.
Inside.
All right, 3 reds left for Anthony. This is a pretty runnable rack for him. 8 ball is going to be the toughest ball on the table after he lifts this red off of it. Anthony really thinking this one through. Had a couple hiccups in some of the past racks. I guess not trying to relive that again.
Yep. In the corner.
All right. All right, settles for a longer shot here.
In the corner.
Oh, way.
Ah!
I just got back to see that shot.
Yeah, Gizmo jumps back in just in time. It is a ball in hand there for Dante.
I feel like I'm partially responsible for that. Sorry about that.
Wanting to catch right here and come back over a little.
Ball in hand there for Dante. He's got 3 strikes left.
Tonight.
Yeah. Nicely done. All right. Might be slightly topped over that blue. 8-ball center of the table. I find that when the 8-ball's in the center of the table and you got only a pocket hanger left, trying to get back on it, sometimes it can be paralysis by analysis.
Oh, look at this. How'd he hit it? Look at this. Gonna be perfect. Almost.
Nice.
Not bad, though. Not bad. It's workable.
Got a tester. Back cut. Dante has come to play.
Man, I keep giving them away.
Yep. So that one puts Dante at 5. So after, we had a five rack run there from Anthony. Dante's put up 3 of his own.
Wow.
In a row to get back in this thing. Yeah, that's it's one of those situations where you're the guy on the hill and you're feeling the pressure because you want to close this thing out.
Oh yeah,
you had him down 6-2.
This is crazy.
It is. They made it a match.
Just so you guys know, I did that 45-ball challenge for 5:45. Then I'm like, you know what? This might go a little longer. Then I moved it to 6. Then I moved it to 6:15, and I'm about to move it even further.
Well, to be fair, we didn't know we were doing 2 streams tonight.
Yeah, no, but like I said, it's crazy that what was the score? 4?
Gizmo threw
double header.
2 streams at us.
Was it 4-2?
It was what?
5-2. I think it was 5-2 at one time.
Yeah, 5-2.
It was 6-2.
6-2. You know what? I just caught that the 2 streams one. That's funny.
Yeah. They're a little late.
One more glimpse at this. This is my motivation.
See if you would quit these.
Which I mean, I
can't see the name. Who's saying that though?
Oh, it's a Wolf Spa. It's just a guy from. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty good. I think he's right.
Yeah.
That's why I did heart the comment. I mean, any criticism would work.
Is it my break
now?
Hold on.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on a second on the break.
Hold on. Dante.
He's re-racking them.
Just re-rack.
and he scratched.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna be happy.
It's a practice break.
Dante, that was a practice break.
He can't hear us.
What's going on? Why can't he hear us?
The volume
Dante.
The volume on his side is too low.
Dante, we got good news and bad news.
That mean I've got ball in hand in or what?
No, you broke out of Dante. Dante, you
Yeah.
broke out a turn. You get to
Oh, my
re-rack
bad.
and break after he breaks.
Okay.
So no foul for you. You
Yeah,
escaped
was
it.
no
Okay.
hesitation and all right.
Do I rack again or what?
Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
re-rack.
rack again. I'll just practice break.
unless he wants to
That's
take the
that's
foul.
actually happened one other time.
All right, fire them up. Oh wait, I got a hair on the playing field here. We can't have that shit.
Yeah, get that out of there.
Not Rubens.
What happened?
He's got a
that
hair
one's
on
on
the
my
table.
tramp stamp.
He's got a hair on the table, Ruben. I just said it wasn't yours.
We're all getting heads up tramp stamp tattoos.
And I foul.
Oh my God, you guys are trained up.
What the hell is happening?
Son of a bitch.
All right, a foul there from Chef. So after
All right. Okay, Dante, you get a ball in hand. He scratched on his break. So as long as you don't scratch, you will get a ball in hand.
I know. What is going on here? It's kind of like when Gizmo is like, "Oh, I'm signing off," and then shuts down the whole stream.
Yeah. Hey,
Telling you. I'm going to go see a man about a horse.
It is a thing. All right.
Go ahead and break.
Yeah, go ahead and break. It's a ball in hand for you as long as you don't scratch yourself. Do with that information what you will. A great spread with ball in hand could be in another assisted dry and run. He has 2 assistant dry and runs tonight, I believe.
You got ball in hand, Dante.
Got it.
He's got it. He got it. All right.
That's a good spread. That's the kind of spread he needed, especially right now coming from a big deficit and being 1 away from tying it up 6-6.
Yep. Does have 2 dry and runs tonight. He does have a high run of 8 balls.
Ruben, you could have ran your 45 ball challenge and still would have been done with yours by the time this one ends, maybe.
Yeah, I could have finished the 45 ball challenge 3 times.
Ron Johnson just joining us in the chat. All right, Dante going solids.
I think you got a pocket.
Yeah, that's what makes the ball in hand situation that much more dangerous. Proved he can do it already twice tonight, so.
What up, Mr. Johnson? Good to see you join us.
Actually got a 3-0. Ruben's here too.
Yo, I'm right here. And don't forget to hit that like, Ron, or this guy's going to come looking for you. And that's when he's happy.
Exactly.
He looks so menacing, but he's such a teddy bear. Dante's deciding, he's thinking which is the best one to go for. Thinking and thinking.
Yeah, can't afford any mistakes from either guy. We're getting down to it.
Nice shot.
3 solids left. 8-ball center of the table.
I think he wants to get on that 2-ball. That's going to be the toughest one for him.
Ball stops him. Oh, he had the right idea. Definitely the right idea.
Yeah, he was trying to make sure.
You know, I took my eye off the shot too, and I was looking at just how he was going to hit that stripe because I was like, he's going to be perfect on the 2. Unfortunately.
Dante, were you able to see that combo?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, the chef in the kitchen once again, coming off of his
Red closest to the rail in the corner.
7th foul of the night. Ooh, used all the
Used
pocket
every
square.
bit of it.
Yep, used every bit of it there. Left himself in a little bit of no man's land. He's got a steep back cut here on a red. It should be okay, I guess.
Beautiful shot.
How's he gonna land? He's all right. Back in line for the most
Down
part.
in the corner.
Nice.
Well done. Three reds away.
I think it's tough when one is the red on the right.
Yeah.
In the corner.
All right.
Nice shot.
Chooses a different path here. This must go on the side, maybe?
I think he's going in the corner, but just in shape for the last red after this one.
Jeff will let us know.
Yeah.
Down in the corner.
It is the call. Okay.
Yeah. He just has to make sure he doesn't get hit it slow enough. He gets hooked behind the yellow near the 8-ball. I'll pull it back, one or the other. Yeah, he pulled it back. Beautiful
What a
shot.
Nicely
shot.
done. Gets perfect on his last red. 8-ball. Dressing up nicely if he makes a good shot here for the victory.
In the corner.
Nice.
Perfect. Stabs it back there. 8-ball, bottom right-hand corner. Seal the deal. Anthony
There
with
it is.
victory, beating the Vegas odds tonight.
What an
6.
out.
Oh,
It was 6-2. Dante made it a game, closed the gap, got to 6-5. Anthony ends up finishing strong. It was probably the way it was supposed to go. Obviously, Dante was hoping for a comeback. As some of the fans
Dante
in the
was
chat
definitely
was.
putting up a fight, though, coming back.
Yeah, good try, Anthony. Dante, good try. Almost got that comeback. You're one game away from tying it up.
Tying it up.
Yeah.
I
Good
was
shooting,
getting
Anthony.
worried there. So I had it. All I needed was one game out of 5. And I thought I shit the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. We'll take a look at some of the goods by the numbers here. Final score, Chef wins 7-5. He did have he started off down after it went 2-2. Chef took the lead and he never lost it. So he went 5 unanswered racks, got to 6-2. Dante put up a few racks himself, never quit. It was good to see that. He did make it a show. Breaking runs, none tonight. Drying runs, we had 2 from Dante. Those were assisted ball in hands there from Chef. Gave him the opportunity to run out both those racks. High run of 8. High run for Chef was 7. Spreads tonight, I thought the Chef dominated on the break as far as the layouts went. I thought Dante had more work to do, so I gave him 8-4 on the spreads. Dry breaks tonight, Dante had 6. He cleaned it up early after the first couple racks, and then he went pretty consistent. And then the last few racks, he was having trouble again getting the ball down. Dealing with some weather over there too. I always think that plays a factor. Balls down on the break, 10 for the Chef and 7 for Dante. Fouls tonight were pretty big for the Chef. That's why they call him the Chef, because he is always in the kitchen. He ended up with 7 fouls tonight, and Dante had 4. I had 7 makeable shots missed for Dante. I thought this was pretty uncharacteristic for him. I thought that was the big takeaway that probably cost him some racks that Chef might have just kind of gave to him. He rattled a few that he normally wouldn't, and I think he would say that too. Chef only had 1 makeable shot missed that I really thought was a big one, and it was on the 8 ball. Most of his more bonehead plays, I guess you would say, would be like the position stuff. So he didn't have too many makeable shots, but I mean some of the position that you would expect him to have made, he kind of botched a few of them. So I think that kind of canceled out some of Dante's makeables. 2 putts tonight. I think this is hilarious because Dante talked about doing some but never did. So he ended up with none recorded, and the Chef was 1 for 2, so he went 50% on the 2 putts tonight. And that's what I have by the numbers. Before we throw it back to the guys, I just want to promote our Tuesday night match. Make sure you're there. It's going to be the debut of Big Al from Silver Q. Never played virtual pool. He's going to be welcomed by veteran G-Man out of Minnesota, Gunner, taking on the new guy. It will be a race to 5, and I believe we're going to do it at 8 o'clock Eastern. That's going to be Tuesday night. So tune in and check out that.
Got any shots of the night? Or
yes, we do. Let's take a look at those.
Hey, all right.
Shots of the night. Thanks for reminding me, Anthony. I did forget. All right, first one here, a jump shot. Nicely done here by Anthony. This is the rack that ties things up at 2 for Anthony, and then he kind of gets on the roll after that. Tough shot here. Doesn't end up making that one, but it was a nice little jumper. Let's take a look. Nice shot here from Dante. He's going to bank the 10 ball in the corner pocket.
Fires it in that hole. So Dante, could you see the 9 ball from there?
Yeah.
You could?
Yeah. The reason why I didn't take it was because when I was looking at the 9, I was thinking to myself, when I hit these banks, I usually put top spin on it, but as you can tell, I more or less stunned it and it just died down because the 9 could have went into the side.
Oh, okay.
And it was generally moving in that direction, but I didn't count for the 8.
All right, this is a nice long bank here by Anthony. He's going to play the red in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, you can see how he has to skim just past that yellow just to make this work.
Anthony's
look at that.
Yeah, that was a great
and
time.
has to kill the cue ball from
time
it.
Shot.
Man, that was a nice shot.
All right, and he would end up winning that rack too. He's 5-2 there. He ends up going 6-2 before Dante wakes up, starts putting some racks together. And then the last shot I got here, this was a nice shot here on the stripe. Opens up the 8 ball, knocks that red out of the way.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Very well done there. And that was his second rack back into the action there. So
yeah, that's when he was starting his comeback.
Yeah, so we'll go live on that, and then I'm gonna go here and stop this. So, guys,
well played match. Way to capitalize on my mistakes, like you said. There's some shots in there that I should have made to continue my runs, but I guess tonight wasn't the night for me to make my shots. So good job.
Thank you. Yeah. Says, I was worried there. I got to Hill and then it went south. I chased that 8-ball. My God, I don't think I've ever chased that 8-ball like that before. There's one rack. What was that?
Yeah,
11
that should have been
12.
Dante's. Yeah, that should have been Dante's rack when you kept hitting that 8-ball. You hit it like 7 times. Yeah, Dante would have had it. And then he still would have had another shot, even if he missed. If he doesn't miscue and miss the whole ball he was shooting at, that was unbelievable. That's gonna be in the blooper reel we'll put together.
Yeah. There you go, Darren. You got to start some blooper reels now.
I'll make something out of that. I'll find it later. Yeah, it was comedy for sure.
Yeah, but no,
I've been a part of it, though. I'll tell you, I've been on that kick, and Ruben's been on all of it. Darren, remember yours?
No,
you don't remember having a blooper reel?
No,
yeah.
Never happened. They made it up.
You've never done it. You never made one of those mistakes.
Cue it up.
Oh, that's really too bad.
Well, I didn't expect you to have video evidence. This is awesome.
And that was
I would tell you that
footage from your house.
Yeah.
Right.
Me chasing that 8-ball is a
not my call.
blooper, blunder, comedy reel that I will laugh at every time I think about.
Incredible.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, either way, great match.
Got that right.
It almost looked like Anthony was running away from it, but Dante, like I said, I thought it was going to go hill, but you ran out that last rack beautifully, and it worked out. Everything that kept getting you problems, you fixed at that last run, and that's how you were able to close it out. So great match for both of you. Unfortunately, like I said, Dante, you didn't get the win, but you definitely had the heart during the whole match for sure.
Oh,
thanks.
Yeah, no doubt.
I had a couple breaking runs that I just threw away because I couldn't get on the 8.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was brutal. I mean, especially that one long cross bank, and it ends up in the same side of that 8-ball where you can't make it.
Yeah. And then what about his Z shot? His Z shot was beautiful.
Oh
was a
man,
good
that
shot.
C shot
Oh
was
man,
beautiful.
I was about to say I fucking won. All right, I won.
Yeah, I really thought that was going. I thought just to make
it
a
was
contact, I thought was low percentage, let alone
the
make
contact was perfect. It was pocket speed, but it ended up going above the pocket where it didn't even give him a.
There was way more
shot.
things that could go wrong that could go right. So you did pretty well, all things considered. But then you were hooked and you got the ball in hand anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a great match.
That was a good match,
Regardless of
Dante.
the way it started.
I really
too,
enjoyed it.
Yeah. All right, guys. So what's coming up, Darren?
Yeah. Well, I just said it, but obviously you didn't care.
He just said it.
It's Al from Silver Q taking on our very own G-Man. He's going to welcome him to the virtual pool community. That's going to be Tuesday night, 8:00 Eastern. It's going to be a race to 5, so it'll be a quick one. It should be a good one. Get some new faces. It's always fun on here. So if anybody hasn't had an opportunity to check out some of Silver Q's action, that's his name on YouTube, Silver Q, and he will be joining us. I believe he's got a 7-foot diamond. He'll be taking on G-Man, who's got an 8-footer. So
It should be a good match.
Yeah.
Be fun
Stay
to watch.
tuned. Ruben's going to be doing his 45-ball challenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it later on. I gotta go hunting at the drive-thru for some food right now.
No,
all right.
we took too long with our stream. Huh? We're 8 minutes.
I got hungry.
Well,
after
we're
all that
sorry
match.
we inconvenienced you with our friendship.
Yeah.
Good.
If that one guy didn't end the stream on us, we could have been about 20 minutes past.
And then you had the audacity to blame StreamYard.
It was. See at the bottom when I leave the studio, it's right here on the bottom. It's right there. I click it. I never used iPhone before to click it, but apparently they moved the button on the app on your phone. So
yeah, I'd be using that same strategy.
Yeah. Blame someone else.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna go ahead and shut this down because I'm getting hungry.
Hells yeah. Thanks for having me on here, guys. Thanks for the chatters being here, man.
All right, great match. Congratulations, Anthony.
Thank you.
Good night.